Good morning. Good morning. And welcome to Unity of Palmyra, where centered in love, we embrace a positive path for spiritual living. We are an open and affirming congregation. We love you exactly as you are in all of your magnificent glory. And we're very happy that you're here with us this Sunday on Palm Sunday. The background was your clue that it's Palm Sunday. If this is your first time with us, an extra special welcome. Please do hang out afterwards for one more week. Hopefully, only one more week. We're having fellowship upstairs in the Rose Room. If you haven't checked out the renovations downstairs, please feel free. It's a little safer to wander through there now than it was over the last 2 weeks. Hopefully, we will be back downstairs in the new and improved Holy Grounds by Easter Sunday, which is next Sunday. Can you believe it's Easter already? Yeah. Time flies when you're really, really, really busy. Okay, so let's take a minute to release all the busyness, release, and become fully present. So let's all take a nice, big, deep, cleansing breath. We let go of what was and what will be. And we allow ourselves the gift of being fully present. On this day of preparation, on this Palm Sunday, we explore what it means to prepare the way, to lay down those palm fronds that mark our journey. And so we allow ourselves to be fully present right now. If you are joining us from home, turn off everything and just be fully focused on this time. What a gift it is to come apart for a while together, to remember the truth of who we are. Spiritual beings having an incredibly human experience. And our practice is to embrace both of those states, both our humanity and our divinity, to fully integrate them and to show up in our wholeness. And so that is the energy we take in to this time together. And as always, we enter into this experience with gratitude as we say thank you for this time to come apart for a while. Thank you for whatever safe space you are in this morning. And most especially, thank you for one another. And so it is. Amen. Let's stand and sing and celebrate the song in our soul.
There is a song in my soul, it sings I am whole. Everywhere I go, it sings I am whole. There is a song in my soul, it sings I am whole. Everywhere I go, it sings I am whole. I am whole, I am whole, I am whole, I am whole. I am whole, I am whole, I am whole, I am whole. There is a song in my soul, it sings I am healed. Take a breath and know that I am healed. There is a song in my soul, it sings I am healed. I take a breath and know that I am healed. I am healed, I am healed, I am healed. I am healed. I am healed. There is a song in my soul. It sings I am loved. It whispers in my ear that I am loved. There is a song in my heart. It sings I am loved. It whispers in my ear that I am loved. 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 There is a song in my soul. It sings of my joy. It bubbles up from deep inside, pure sweet joy. There is a song in my soul. It sings of my joy. It bubbles up from deep inside. I am joy. 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 There is a song in my soul that sings I am love, a beaming ray of spirit's light. I am love. There is a song in my soul that sings I am love, a beaming ray of spirit's light. I am love. 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 I am whole. I am healed. I am love. I am joy. I am peace. I am healed. I am love. I am joy. I am peace. I am well. All is well. I am well.
Ooh, what an affirmation. Spirit's ray of light. Ooh, I love that. Let's stay in that energy and share together in our vision. Centered in love, we embrace a positive path for spiritual living. And our mission, wherever we are, whether it's out amongst the world or downstairs painting, we provide a welcoming community that inspires and encourages all who gather here through the teaching, sharing, and practice of universal spiritual principles. And one of the ways we practice is to honor wherever you are in your hugging journey. So if you want to hug, we will bring it on in. If you're more comfortable with the handshake, just extend your hand and we will honor that. And if you want us to leave you completely alone, we totally understand. We will respect whatever bubble you create around yourself. Have a great time.
I'm in the right place at the right time. I am just where I'm supposed to be. I'm in the right place at the right time. I am just where I'm supposed to be. Oh, my soul is welcome here. Oh, my soul I'm in the right place at the right time. I am just where I'm supposed to be. I'm in the right place at the right time. I am just where I'm supposed to be. Oh, my soul is welcome here. Oh, my soul is welcome here. I am getting the message loud and clear. My soul is welcome here. I am getting Sing it with us. I'm in the right place at the right time. I am just where I'm supposed to be. I'm in the right place at the right time. I am just where I'm supposed to be. Oh, my soul is welcome here. Oh, my soul is welcome here. I am getting the message loud and clear. My soul is welcome here. I am getting the message loud and clear. My soul is welcome here.
Before the announcements, I have one quick, Dan, would you turn me off for a second? I have one quick thing, you know what I mean. I had to have a confab with the music director. Ooh, I know. Sounds very special, doesn't it? Okay, couple of announcements. Our prayer chaplains today are Dan Christopher and Helen Baker. They are both in the sanctuary. They have the prayer chaplain stoles on. They will be holding sacred space for us during the service, and then they will be available over in this nice private quiet corner after the service if anyone would like to have one-on-one prayer. The basket auction is in full swing. We still do have a couple more baskets coming in. We are going to be in probably tomorrow working downstairs, and of course Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. If you are going to donate one, if you could bring it in sooner rather than later so that Lisa can add it to the online catalog. That's what we call it, the online catalog. Today is the last day to pay for Opera Fudge. Is that right? Oh, it's all done. Okay, never mind. Opera Fudge is all done. Thank you for anyone who sold Opera Fudge.
We made $192.
Yay, yay. And it's going to be in next week? Is that? Oh, it's here. Never mind, it's here today. I think it's the paint fumes that have been, that's what we're going to say. Okay, we're good. All right, so this Thursday, April 6th, we're having a very special Maundy Thursday service. Gwen will be leading that. I do encourage you to come out and just let yourself literally be washed in that exquisite energy. There will be a hand washing and communion and just a time for meditation and prayer and just to be in the quietness. I was in here working alone yesterday, and it's just, when you come in here and when it's really still, it just feels amazing. So I do encourage you at any time during the week when the office is open, if you just want to come and just sit in the sanctuary, it just feels so good in here. The energy in this space is just amazing. And then, of course, next week is Easter. We will be having our annual Easter cross ritual, which is right after the Christmas Eve candle lighting, my very favorite thing that we do here. So I invite you to come and enjoy the celebration of Resurrection Sunday next week. And I think that's it. Feels like there's always more than that, but.
I just want to say that the kids will be having a hunt downstairs.
Oh, a hunt downstairs for Easter. Okay, and next week is Sunday school, so yay. All right. And let's bring them up to do the flower cross too. They'll enjoy that. Yeah. All right, wonderful. Miss Becky.
Good morning. Today is all about preparing the way. Greeted by adoring throngs spreading cloaks and branches before him, Jesus must have understood the crowd's jubilation was fleeting. He knew he would not fulfill their expectation that Rome would be defeated. He knew his purpose was greater. to reveal that God's kingdom transcends all earthly reality, even death. Like palm fronds thrown before Jesus on the road, each time we release a limiting belief, pattern, or behavior, we pave the way for the divine to enter our consciousness and free spirit to work in our lives. But here's the thing. Raising consciousness is an evolutionary process. Releasing negativity is not one and done. As long as we're traveling this material plane, the world will provide palm fronds to lay before truth. The good news? Each branch we cast brings us into more perfect alignment with the divine, and we grow in love and compassion for ourselves and for others. And from Galatians 6:1, my friends, if anyone is detected in a transgression, you who have received the Spirit should restore such a one in a spirit of gentleness. Take care that you yourselves are not tempted. And on Palm Sunday, we affirm, I pave the way for truth by letting go of limiting thoughts.
I am home, my family is here. I feel loved by the ones I hold so dear. And when my family needs me, I promise to be there. And when I need my family, I'm lifted up in prayer.
So this is the time of our service where we consciously enter into an attitude of prayer for those within and without of our community. And Madam President, it's wonderful to see you back and healing. Great to see you. Yay! We're not going to make her paint. We're going to let her keep resting. Although she is right-handed. I mean, we're thinking maybe. All right, so let's just take a nice big deep breath. And take a moment to go within. Let's do a check-in. How are we feeling this morning after these weeks and weeks of letting go and letting be? We'll talk more about that in a few minutes, but just take a moment to feel what you're feeling, think what you're thinking, experience what you're experiencing, and be willing to just observe. As we return again and again this Lenten season to what is the cause of our suffering? What are we attached to? What are we struggling to let go of or to let be? And so right now in this moment of exquisite connection, we surround anyone hearing these words who might be finding this to be a challenge. So we surround you with our love, our comfort, our strength, our persistence, our resilience, our compassion, as we honor the work and the practice of being on this amazing journey we call life, of so wanting to experience the wholeness that we yearn for, and noticing everything that comes up that seems to be in our way. And so today we recognize that those seeming obstacles are actually the palm fronds that line our path, that which we are willing to lay down, to let go, to let be, to create a journey of ease and grace, of love and forgiveness, of wisdom and compassion. So if you are struggling right now, we love you, we embrace you, we lift you up. And if you are experiencing a cause for joy or gratitude, we say, share it with us, bring it on. Infuse us with that energy. For this is the power of prayer in community. When our troubles are shared, they are divided. And when our joy is shared, it is multiplied. And as always, we remember that together or apart, we are always connected at the heart. And so it is. Namaste.
The God in me beholds the God in you. Namaste. The God in me beholds the God in you. Namaste. You are beautiful. You are whole. You are beautiful. You are whole.
We're all living with a terminal condition called life. No matter how I try to fight it, can't deny it. No one gets out of here alive. Every golden sunset fades to black. Never know if it'll be the last, but I know I've only got one chance to live this precious life. Every day is a gift. Every day is a lesson how to live. Every day is a chance, to sit it out and join the dance. Every day is a choice to lift your voice, to love, forgive, to live. Every day is a gift. It's amazing how good an apple tastes. Sweet summer air after pouring rain, the sun shining on my face. I love the sound of bells and children laughing, the dizzy rush I get from dancing. My crazy friends, my family, I love this precious life. Every day is a gift. Every day is a lesson how to live. Every day is a chance, to sit it out and join the dance. Every day is a choice to lift your voice, to love, forgive, to live. Every day is a gift. Whatever time I've left here on this earth, I'll savor every minute's worth. And when I'm gone, I hope that you'll remember. Every day is a gift. Every day is a lesson. Every day is a chance to live. Every day is a gift. Every day is a lesson how to live. Every day is a chance, to sit it out and join the dance. Every day is a choice to lift your voice, to love, forgive, to live.
going? A day at a time. One day at a time. So what I wanted to look at today with y'all is the experience of letting go and letting be. Because doesn't it just sound easy? Oh, let go. Let go, let God, whatever that means. Right? And yet, in my personal experience, it's work. And as we heard in the Lenten reading today, it's not just once and done work, right? It's every day, every hour, every minute work. It's constantly observing our thoughts, constantly observing. Remember, thoughts and feelings held in mind produce after their kind. So constantly observing what thoughts and feelings are we holding in our mind and in our heart. So what I'm noticing is all the feelings that are coming up as I focus on what I'm letting go and what I'm letting be. And I expected, maybe a little anxiety or a little doubt or, a little, oh, am I really ready to let this go? Or, still haven't done the dishes yet. I'm working on it. Yeah, I know. I read your mind over there. But here's what I didn't expect. I didn't expect the grief. Has anyone else experienced any grief? Yeah, it's really been interesting to notice that some of the things I'm letting go of and some of the things I'm letting be, on one level, I actually thought defined me. Right? Has anyone else experienced that? And so to let it go or let it be, it feels like, ooh, that felt like a piece of me. Right? So just to give you an example. So this actually happened years ago, but you know how sometimes it takes years for something to bubble up and go, oh, I get it. Please tell me it takes you years sometimes. Okay, good. Whew. All right. So years ago, I was having a conversation with our oldest son, who has, is on a unique path, and I told him that I was worried about him. And his response was to get angry with me. And at the time, I was like, why are you getting angry with me? Because I'm telling you that I'm worried about you. Like, can't you see that I'm worried about you because I love you, And you can't reason with someone when they're angry because their amygdala is engaged and all those chemicals are like, warning, warning, Will Robinson. So it passed, and, we kind of just let it go, and I thought, okay, don't ever tell him again, you're worried about him. But of course I still was, right? And so doing this letting go and even more the letting be, what I realized was he didn't hear, I love you. He heard, you don't trust me. You hear it? You don't trust me to make my own choices. You're not honoring my journey. It's not what you have chosen for me, so you think it shouldn't be mine. I'm thinking every parent in this room is, or anyone who loves anyone, which is everyone, right? And so, in retrospect, I realized that what I was doing was imposing on him my expectation of his life, and when he didn't meet that expectation, I was worried about him, which is why he got angry. And so there's been a big shift within me around that relationship since we started this 40 days of let him be. Honor his journey. And in fact, right at the beginning of this, we were having, I had taken him out for breakfast, and I looked at him and I said, honey, you know what has just occurred to me? You are just on an amazing adventure. And he said, Mom, I am. And it was just created this amazing shift. There was just this sense of peace, right? On the other hand, I'm thinking, but don't good mothers worry? Right? Yeah, isn't that our job? Well, what if it isn't? Right? And then I thought about all the times that someone said, I'm worried about you, and how I got a little, huffy puffy. Like, well, I'm good, I'm fine. Of course, that response didn't reassure them. But I had to think about that. Because worry is using our imagination to imagine the absolute worst. Right? So when I said, I'm worried about you, what he heard was, I'm thinking the absolute worst about you and your journey. So letting that go. Right? I also loved the metaphor today of the palm fronds being what we're letting go and lining our path. Right? That's a great visual. Whenever we're struggling with something, we get to ask ourselves, because think of the palm fronds, they're soft, they're silky, and they were putting, in those days, they were putting the palm fronds down to keep the dust down, right? So that when Jesus and the donkey walked, there would be no dust billowing up. They were creating a smooth, clean, easy to travel path. That's what happens when we let go of beliefs and ideas and opinions and worry. We create a much smoother path. We create a path that doesn't trip us up every time we turn around, and that doesn't stir up all the dust that creates the fog that clouds our vision. Now, the only thing I take exception with in the reading today, and this is a precept that is embraced in mainstream Christianity, but there's actually absolutely no historical precedent for it, is that Jesus knew he was going to be crucified, and he chose that to sacrifice for our sins, which there's zero precedent for in Judaism or in the historical records of what was going on at that time. I do think what Jesus realized was that his life was in danger because he had confronted the corruption of not just the Roman authority, but the Jewish authority. He had confronted the cruelty of the Roman authority, and he had confronted the hypocrisy and the corruption of the Jewish authority. Well, in those days, that was the double whammy, right? And so I do think he probably figured at some point, they're going to put a stop to this, and they're going to put a stop to me. But that didn't stop him from allowing his followers to embrace his journey into Jerusalem. The difference between Jesus and his followers was they were attached to him overthrowing something. And he knew that wasn't going to happen. That was a palm frond he had laid down. And he wasn't there to overthrow anything. He was there to be the example for how a fully integrated, fully divine, fully whole human being looks like. And he was there to remind us that our job is not to become enlightened so we can brag about how enlightened we are, but that we become enlightened figures of light, aware of what we're making up, so that we can support one another. I think it's interesting, and I'm guilty of this, I love making the big productions and the extravaganzas, and what we do is nothing compared to what Mile High does, and some of those really are really big churches. But Jesus never did that. He did not need pyrotechnics. He didn't need a band, although please don't go anywhere. I love our band. But think about what Jesus did. He sat down to dinner with people, and he told them how amazing they were. And he sat on a hill, and he said, be kind to each other. Basically, in a nutshell, that's the Beatitudes, right? Be kind to each other. Help each other. He didn't need all the bells and smells. He didn't need all the rules. In fact, he was pretty much anti-rules. And then look what we did. Right? So I want to encourage us to continue to lay down our fronds. It does not end on Easter. Someone said, can we just keep getting these things in the morning? Because it's really a good way to, get ourselves, focused for the morning. So we'll think about that. You could also read the Daily Word every morning. but I want to encourage us while we're doing that to honor our feelings, to honor what comes up, to honor if there's any grief. I'm sure Jesus was feeling, a little sad, right? He knew what was coming. Again, not because he was sacrificing himself, but because he knew what was coming. So be gentle with yourselves as you continue to lay down those fronds, and to just notice every time there's frustration or anxiety or sadness, you're not doing anything wrong. It just might be a frond that's ready to lay down, so that your path is smooth and soft and easy, and that you're not stirring up a whole bunch of dust that clouds your way and that lowers the fog so that we can see clearly. And as the gang just sang, when we do that, we can recognize that every day is a gift, that every obstacle is there for us. If you were in the Beloved Community Group last week, we spent 2 hours celebrating obstacles and learning that every obstacle is a potential palm frond to smooth out our way. And ultimately, what this work helps us to relax into and to believe, not just as an affirmation, but as truth, that all is well. What if we could enter into every situation knowing that all is well? Even when your power goes out on a Saturday night. Right? Even when things don't turn out the way you think they should. Even when your child makes choices that you aren't too sure about, but you let it be. And you just affirm that all is well. Can you imagine what our lives would look like? How easy and how graceful and how joyous they would look. So more about joy next week. This week is about palm fronds and letting it be. Let's take that into meditation.
When I pray, I feel my heart go deeper, my heart go deeper into my God. When I pray, I feel my heart go deeper, my heart go deeper into my God. Right here, right now, right where I am, I pray. Right here, right now, right where I am, I pray. When I pray, I feel my heart go deeper, my heart grow deeper into to my God.
So I invite you to take a nice, big, deep, all the way down to your toes breath. Feel the sensation of the breath moving through you. Moving through every cell, every muscle, every bone. Filling you with light and love and peace and, yes, joy. And so we take a moment to simply visualize those qualities filling us up to overflowing. Until all the love and light and peace and joy that we are flows beyond our physical form and surrounds those around us. We see it flowing in waves until it reaches the walls of wherever you are. And then it flows so easily beyond those walls, touching whoever walks through its wake. We see ourselves as those rays of light. And every time we lay down a frond, every time we do the incredibly powerful work of identifying the source of our suffering and choose to let it go, to let it be, we increase our radiance. We increase our capacity to love unconditionally. When we can identify the despair caused by those attachments, the despair is lifted and grace takes its place. So I invite you now to bring into your mind and into your heart a palm frond that you have laid down over the last several weeks. Allow yourself to feel that experience. And then acknowledge yourself for the courage and the power that it takes to do this incredibly important work. To be willing to be that change you wish to see in the world. To lay down the palm fronds on your path, not just for yourself, but for those who follow behind you. Today's affirmation is, I pave the way for truth by letting go of limiting thoughts. We pave the way for truth, for ease, for grace. As we go deeper and deeper into our work.
Right here, right now, right where I am, I pray. Right here, right now, right where I am, when I pray. I feel my heart go deeper, my heart go deeper into my God.
Thank you. So this is the time of our service where we say thank you for your incredible generosity in your financial support of this community and the work that we do in our greater community. We should have some updates by this month's HUG meeting with the final cost for downstairs, and we'll be sharing that for you. I know several of you have said you wanted to contribute toward that, so we appreciate that. Just hold off until we figure out exactly what it's all going to cost when all is said and done, and we will let you know that. In the meantime, again, thank you for your ongoing, and thank you for those of you who watch us online to contribute. We truly appreciate it. We appreciate your support of the streaming and what it takes to do that, so thank you.
I have to tune, so bear with me here.
I'll come right into it.
Oh, that heavy playing earlier.
Could you give me my key, please? I'm not worried about tomorrow. Today I declare freedom from yesterday, mistakes of the past. Today all things are made brand new. And don't it feel good to know that all is well and unfolding as it should? I can change my reality by changing my mind. Perfect peace, joy, and happiness is yours and it is mine. I am the Lord, so are you. And don't it feel good to know Everybody sing, all is well, all is well, all is well, and unfolding as it should. I am clothed in the Spirit, I am fed by the divine. I am one with all that is, my soul is free from time. I am blessed and so are you. And don't it feel good to know that all is well? Everybody sing, all is well,
All is well.
free from the divine,
All is well.
changing of my mind. Well, let it be, let it be, let it be, and you will see that all is well, unfolding as it should. Thank you.
All is well and unfolding as it should. I want y'all to go home, write that down, and put it on your refrigerator door, or your monitor, or your bathroom mirror, wherever you spend the most time. Okay? Or all those places. All right, let's stand and share in our unity blessing. Together, we love you. We bless you. We appreciate you. And we behold the Christ in each and every one of you. And it is birthday Sunday. Okay. Ooh. I'm in there. Ready? Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, Noel, Lynette, Bev, Dawn, and me.
Hold that no, girl. Woo. Happy birthday to you.
Thank you for indulging me. All right, let's sing the peace song. Let there be peace on earth, and let it begin with me. Let there be peace on earth, the peace that was meant to be, with God as creator, united all are we. Let us walk with each other in perfect harmony. Let peace begin with me. Let this be the moment now. With every step I take, let this be my joyous vow. To take each moment and live each moment in peace eternally. Let there be peace on earth, and let it begin with me. The light of God surrounds us. The love of God enfolds us. The power of God protects us. The presence of God watches over us. Wherever we are, God is. And wherever God is, all is well. Go forth this week on a palm-lined path of softness and ease and grace. And see you next week for Happy Easter. Bye-bye, YouTube and Facebook friends. We love you. Have a wonderful week. And please join us for fellowship in the Rosary.
Good.